Hey everybody, this is JudiciousFire. I'm back on iOS. I just did a series of videos called the Evil 18, best 18 heroes in the game, and their preferred setups, their recommendations. I'm going to be testing them out in different game modes and showing you where I use them most often. I go in a clockwise fashion around the board. This helps to organize it in my mind. I typically start somewhere around the quest board and work my way over. I'm doing a couple of quest board stuff right now. Nothing out of the ordinary. I can complete some as I complete a couple of these different game modes. Right now, I've got one of my 18. In fact, I'm only using those. I've got Lavanica, Lazulix. Let's try Ashura. We'll only dip from our 18. We have them already outfitted with their preferred pets, their preferred talents and insignias. Let's put Walla Walla. Let's put Gunslinger in there, and let's put Walla for the heals. Very good. He's got that Empower, and so does Anubis. So they're going to be auto procking. Let's run a hero trial and a couple of Herby monsters. If we lose our base, if we lose our buildings, we're gonna lose the battle. Heartbreaker's really gonna do some building damage. Oh, we got her. Okay. Horrific rewards. Horrific rewards. There is actually, I just heard about this. I'm going to be passing this along. There is actually a spending boycott going on. Some of the guild leaders and some of the big players in Castle Clash are planning on no longer spending on the date of March 18th until they update the rewards in Castle Clash and provide, I'm going to say, more modern and updated rewards. Not honor badges and shards, but level 9 talent runes, insignias, breakthrough igniting stones, and zenith stones, and they provide these in the different game modes from actually playing the game. If we're getting level 9 talent runes in Guild Wars, all of a sudden, bingo, now we've got active guild life again. If we're getting level 7 insignias through Archdemon or through the Castle Crisis game modes, now all of a sudden, boom, these things are starting to finish in a day and a half time, not 4 days dragged out. Everything needs to be revamped to more modern, more updated, more relevant rewards to today's game. And beginning March 18th, players are going to stop spending. And you know what? I'll do the same. I'm more than happy to. The only way that we're going to keep this game alive is by bringing in new players and by keeping the free-to-play community active. What we have right now are a whole bunch of players, and I'm not faulting anybody, but a whole bunch of 200k might players who have Lavanica and Lazulix and every dragon in the game because they're offering them for 25 bucks. And what it ends up being is no diversity in this game, the same base, the same heroes. We need to have a way that free-to-play can upgrade and update and maintain and build their account. And that has to do with offering better rewards and multiplying those rewards in the game mode. So beginning March 18th, can do a spending boycott around here and try to get things done. Tell IGG exactly what it means through holding back funds. Let's see. Let's do a Herby monster. Let's go AG. Let's see what AG does. Got 6 of our guys. 3 are going to be constantly firing. That's Anubis, Walla, and Gunslinger. The remaining 3 are going to be a real nice wall or shield against the enemy. We can run this at 3 times speed, I don't think, or 4 times speed. I don't think we're going to have any real trouble. I'm doing a Herby Monsters series. I mean, if I use this team, I'd have no problems. I'm trying to. I ran most of it with shard heroes. I'm trying to make it accessible for anybody. And right now, I'm using heroes like Espirita. So it's taken me a little bit of time to cut through a couple of those levels in Herby Monsters. That's why it's taken a couple of days to film that whole series from A all the way up to AJ. I don't think we're going to have any problems there. Let me hop over to grab these quest rewards. Oh, here's an arena. Okay, so I use only those 18 in the arena. Where are we right now? We're in rank 67. Okay, let's do a challenge. What's my team looking like? I'm running this team right now. Let's also throw Bogey in there. Where are you, Bogey? There's Bogey. Save. Go back in there. Let's do a challenge. Okay, let's reset. I'm not an arena expert by any means, but I have learned this. Arena is in no way about winning the first time. Arena is about winning the second time. Meaning, it is how you adjust and adapt your arena team the second time you're facing a competitor. That is the true mark of a skilled arena player. At the level of, let's say, top 100, you're facing, very, very strong teams, and small adjustments can make a mile of difference. So it's how you adjust between Battle 1 and Battle 2 that I found to be the real mark of a good arena player. Never trying to fly through without, taking losses along the way. That is part of arena. You see how long these battles go on. I remember Days of Arena, it was 14 seconds long, okay? And now it can be 3 minutes, where you're pounding on each other again and again and again and again. And we're coming up on a full minute of battle. My Lazulix in the center lane, when he procs or activates his skill, that very large shield, ice shield, boom, that yellow flicker, that is causing damage to the crystal. As well as I run, and I went over this in the Evil 18 video, I run Chickaboom on Rosaline. And Chickaboom continues to fire, will often hit the crystal, also causing damage that way. So does a nice job when it comes to a standstill like that. So almost a 2-minute battle right there. Let's see. Let's take somebody else on. Let's try. Let's keep it exactly as it is and see how we have to adjust the second time. Looks like my Laz is about to go out. Oh, Laz came back with a little bit of heal. That's good. It's from that survival insignia I got on him. And again, nothing fast about arena. It's a long pounding process of dropping all these hits on top of each other's heads, blocking lanes, freezing people up. My opponent's got an Ashura that's reflecting 50% of the damage back onto Laz. We're down at the bottom. We're pretty much stalemate against this Levanica. Oh, there we go. We popped through. Okay, now watch when Rosaline procs. Look at the damage that Rosa does to this crystal. Boom, boom, boom. Crystal goes away. And then that's it. If you can get your Rosaline to get through, you're good. Let's go against player rank 32. Now I'm running Bogeyman right now. I could be running Walla Walla. I'm going to lose this one once that Rosaline goes off. I could be running Walla Walla. I could be running a couple of different combos. I'm just seeing how we do against opponents the first attack. Okay, so middle was where his Rosaline was. I got one more challenge. I'll give it a try. Let's go in here. Challenge. It's reset. All right. The Rosaline was in the center, and I want to keep that Rosaline from going off. So I'm going to do, you know what? I'm going to do Laz in the center. Rosa in the center. Dove down here. Lava up here. Let's keep these two separated. We'll do 2, 2, and 2. Alright, good. Send them. You can see how, even though his Dove Keeper is getting through, how Dove keeps getting stopped by the freeze that Lazulix in center lane is putting out. If we can somehow keep that Dove Keeper away from our crystal just long enough, or not allow her to do enough damage on the crystal, just long enough to get a couple of more procs in from Laz, then we should get this. Just hit the center crystal with Chickaboom. That's going to help tremendously. Yep, we're continuing to fire center crystal on with Chickaboom. Just a little bit more, a few more seconds is all I need. And we got it. All right, we're leaving off at rank 32. Very nice. Let's move on. Let's take a look at. I have one of these. No, I don't have one of these for another 12 minutes. But I want to show you my lava team. Doesn't matter what I'm running. Lava 3, lava 4. It's going to be members of that evil 18. Oh, no, I'll join. And what I do is I put Dove Keeper, Walla Walla, Pumpkin Duke, Anubis, and Gunslinger. And I build this particular formation. In lava, if you start on the right side altogether, the right side corner of the screen, you're only going to be taking damage initially from the left side. Put your folks with a damage cap or a high survivability rate on the left-hand side of your formation. That's why I have Dove Keeper, who has a damage cap, Anubis, who has 3 lives. I have PD in the center to protect him. I have a less high survival rate hero like Gunslinger and Walla Walla tucked in the back. This creates an X pattern. This really helps heroes to survive. I've found that this particular X pattern with PD in the center really does a nice job of keeping your heroes alive in any version of lava. Now, are there better heroes for lava? Ones that attack more quickly, put out more DPS? Yes, there are. But what I'm trying to achieve with this team is a lava team that can join anybody's lava. This is a team that is solid by itself, but also makes up for some of the inadequacies of maybe other teams. Maybe another team has a tremendous amount of DPS, but not much in terms of buffing or debuffing the enemy. This team does. Maybe another team has a lot of revivers, maybe some healers, but not enough DPS. This team does. So with Gunslinger acting as 4, Dove Keeper and Gunslinger acting as multiple heroes, Anubis providing a huge attack decrease from the enemy, Anubis, Walla Walla healing us, as well as giving us an attack increase, and Pumpkin Duke for all those times in lava when somebody doesn't have a Pumpkin Duke. I always have a Pumpkin Duke. That way we're always able to use the Celebrate skill and gain attack speed. I'll jump over to my Infernal Summit team. I run Infernal Summit routinely, probably on a daily basis. I use the exact same team every single time, exact same setup every single time. It has almost never failed me. Let me take a look at the team. Okay, what I have right here are 7 arrow towers, all lined up against one another, just like that. You know, basic stuff. I'm trying to put as many buildings out there as possible to try to keep those buildings up. If we lose our buildings, we lose the game mode. and I'm using always the same 6 heroes. Okay, right next to the edge of the screen, I'm gonna have Levanica and I'm gonna have Ashura. That way, if the enemy appears right there at the edge of the screen, my damage cap hero and my damage reflect hero are there and ready. I've got survival talents on Levanica, survival talents on Ashura. In the center to protect them, I have Gunslinger and I have Walla Walla. Gunslinger is going to always be operating, sending out her copters. Walla Walla has an Empower insignia and is always going to be auto-procking. That is very important. Up at the very top, I would suspect most of the time the ones that are probably taking the most damage or right up in the face of the enemy, I'm going to have Anubis. He's got an Empower. Even if somebody's not attacking him, he's still going to be operating. He's still going to be putting out his skill. And I have Demo Gorgon. And Demo goes into tank mode. I've got him outfitted totally for survival. Sacred Light, survival insignia. I'm looking for him to blind the enemy. And he is just tanking out there. So this is a wonderful, wonderful team. And it fits with anybody else's team. Did we have anybody who... How many people we got right now? We got 3 people. Let's see if we can't get a it's never going to happen. I only got 3 or 4 people online right now that create that are running IS4. But I would set my team right there in that position. Let's invite anybody else. Could be running IS4. I won't wait too long, a couple seconds. Nah, it's not going to happen. Typically, I would be pressing invite friends when there's like 8 people online, okay? Let me try this. Just using my normal team, no adjustments, and I don't need any adjustments. Nice user-friendly. Let's just do a couple of ones. 2 all by myself, I'm not able to withstand the building damage. I'm attacked from all sides, sometimes 3 clusters of heroes at a time. My buildings just get smashed. My heroes always survive, but my buildings get smashed. So IS1, I should be just fine, unless I take building damage. That's too much for me to handle. You see, none of my heroes are hurt in any way. As soon as the bad guys come into the range of my heroes, now Demo, watch him start tanking. He's constantly throwing out that blind. Beautiful. We get the instant win. Never fails me, that team. Let's see. We got some Labyrinth running right now. Yeah, I'll build a quick Labyrinth team. Show you some of these guys in action. Let's reset. Okay. Now, who were we using? That we go all the way back here. We had Rosaline. We had Lazulix. Let's throw Laz up in front. We have Bogeyman. Bogeyman, I want him right about here. Be able to proc immediately. Or near to immediately. Let's throw Mahatma right there in the center. Ashura reflects damage. Let's throw him up in the center. Front row. And we have, let's do Lava right up there. Let's do Dovekeeper right about middle row. Let's do Walla back row. Let's do Anubis back row. Let's do Skelly back row. Why not? Just use that team as it is quickly. And where are we gonna go? Let's go up and around. Okay, the 6 heroes on the other team that just disappeared, that's on account of Bogeyman's instant proc. He's just going to instantly take out 5 heroes when it comes to teams like this. Let's try to get 2, 3. Let's go this way. here now. Down here, and then over to the left, and then back again. Take on that demon, and then we'll move on. Mahatma, with her incredible range, as well as the zealous drive talent, does not need to be front row. She has no problem whatsoever firing off almost immediately. Take this guy out. More of these. Our guys really start tanking. You can see Mahatma doing work, just clearing everybody out with her shots. Just waiting for these little shades to die, the natural result of Reapster. And we move on to this goblin. What do we got? Attack speed, attack increase, immune to pretty much everything. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, let's form a team. What kind of team we want to do? We're going to need a Pumpkin Duke. We're going to need a, let's throw Demo in there for the blind. Anubis for the attack reduction. Gunslinger for the extra hits, as well as a little bit of, I don't think the boss is, the demon's susceptible to scatter, but definitely she's going to be 4 heroes in 1. Let's go with Walla for the heals. Let's go with Dove for the extra hits. Lava. Mahatma for the attack speed. And what else? Let's do Rosa, just for the high DPS. Love it. Okay. Whenever you're taking on one of these folks, forget the people that are around the boss. Okay? Go for the demon. Go for the little demon first. Don't go after the Snowzillas. Don't go after the Harpy Queens, whatever it may be. Always take out the brains of the outfit. You take out the brains, the one in the center. The ones at the edge fall very, very quickly. Let's drop our hero with a damage cap, Dovekeeper, and the rest of the gang. We'll cut through this boss pretty quick, and then you'll see that the Snowzillas don't do us much harm as we quickly clear them out too. Okay, and nobody even got hurt, let alone got killed. Alright, jump out of there. Let's see what we got out of that Labyrinth chest. I bet something's absolutely useless. Something absolutely useless. Alright, very good. Let's move on here. What else we got? Let's try a... Let's try some dungeons. Let's take... what team we got in here right now? Let's use some folks that we haven't used yet. We used Lavanica already. Let's use Commodora. We used Demo. We're going to need a PD. We used, we're going to need a Skelly. Let's put Skelly in there. We can use Triantar. It's fine. We used a couple of these heroes. We're definitely going to let's use Sasquatch. We used Dove. I already have a tree. I don't want to necessarily use Serena right now. And we used Mahatma pretty much in those labyrinths. Let's try... We haven't got a good look at Rosaline. Let's take a good look at Rosaline. Let's use this team. Do we have... Yes, we do. Okay, we have spells. Let's do 710. Let's just take it all the way to 710. Let's just start there. Let's freeze them up. little extra action. Let's lead with Sasquatch. Do a little extra damage. Pause on the Guardian Angel. Now do the Guardian Angel. Everybody walks through. Well, we got 54% with that crew. Now, what would I change? I'll show you my thought process. I was just trying to use heroes that that I haven't really showcased yet. If I were to make the ultimate boss or ultimate dungeon team using the heroes that I have, I would definitely be wanting to use Anubis. Definitely want to use Pumpkin Duke. Definitely want to use maybe Walla Walla. Definitely want to use Lavanica. Definitely want to use I'll use Mahatma as well. I'll use Walla, because I gotta have somebody who's going to heal up my team a little bit. And see what color I have. I have red, red, green, red, red. I can do any color I want next. I'm going to use Commodore. Now, who do I have to revive? I gotta revive that guy. This guy. I think that's it. Let me get my spells, replenish. Let's go back into 710. Let's see how we do with a team that's actually built for the dungeons. Start with Lavanica. Drop our... Look at that. All the heroes are just gone. They just get vaporized from our buddy Anubis. Look at that. 19 seconds. Let's revive these two. Let's try replenish. Let's go back in there. Let's try it from the other side. That's certainly a win. We don't have any enemies to fight. We're just going to be smashing up stun towers from here on out. That's beautiful. You can always get your Moxie. I have no Moxie running right now. I get these stupid pets. I'm so sick of eggs and pets. Oh, gosh. Horrific. All right. And let's... what time of team we got right here? Let's try a... Let's try an AH. Let's leave it off with this. Our Bon Voyage, or our fine goodbye for this this installment of the Evil 18. We'll run an AH real quick. See what happens. If we get our building smashed, wow, look at that. Instant kill on A3, AH3. Can we tank enough to take this guy out? Come on, let's end it with a win. Look at lava. Tanking. Look at that attack speed on lava. Unfortunately, a damage cap boss, but, oh, here it comes. Got 50 seconds left. I need to be mindful of the time. How are we doing? Oh, we had a sliver of life left. Well, had we the time, the effort, the energy, the patience, and the goodwill to build all of these, to make all of these troops, we would have no issues whatsoever. This is one of the biggest things that's holding me back in HBM progression in this game, is the fact that it is so mind-numbingly repetitive to rebuild all of these Guardians. I am hoping, and we boycott until then, I am hoping that we are going to be getting a fill all, a hire all button, and it just goes with one touch to 70 guardians per army camp, and we don't have to deal with all that nonsense. Thank you all for tuning in. This was the Evil 18 in action. I will keep using these heroes as our game progresses. So far, these are my recommended heroes. They have not failed me in any capacity in this game. They make a really nice Lost Battlefield team, a really nice HBM team, great for hero trials, dungeons, any kind of progression in this game. It's some of the best working together in some of the best ways. All right, thank you very much, and I'll check you out in the next video. All right, bye-bye.